Hello there, everybody. Dixie with My Doma Studio here. And in today's Tech Tip Tuesday, we're talking about contracts. Now you can see I am already in the project overview page of a project. It's a new project that I have, and I need to add a contract. So I'm going to come over here to my project menu, select contracts. I want to add a text contract, which I'm going to turn into a contract template. So I'm here in the contract. I am going to copy my information from where I have it already, and I'm going to paste it right here. So here I have all of that information. I'm going to scroll up to the top. One of the things I love about our templates is that you can highlight the certain things that you know every time you apply this contract, you're going to need to update it for that particular project and that particular client. So let's go through. We're just going to add a couple of highlights. First of all, I'm going to highlight this. Select that. I'm feeling very coral today, so we're going to select that color right there. Makes it really easy to see where I need to go to change things. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And here. And probably the phone number too. Now remember, this is a template, so you're only going to highlight these things once. In the future, you'll actually be removing the highlights. While I'm creating a template, I would go through and finish off highlighting all of that. For now, though, I'm just going to leave it as is. We're going to pretend like I'm absolutely happy with this particular template. And I'm going to come up here and select Create Template. When I do, I can give it a name. I like to be very specific in my name and in the description. So in my description, I'm going to add in here all right. And then the other thing that I like to include, not just a description, but if I am creating a new template or if I am updating an old one, I like to put that information here in the description as well so that I know how recently I have done this. So in this case, I'm going to put that it was created today. And save. All right, so now I have saved that template. If I come over here to the template options, you can see that I have this template right here, which is the one I just created. I do recommend picking one format for your dates and going with it rather than having three separate different formats here like I do. But that's just something to keep in mind for yourself. Nobody's going to see it except the in-house people who are actually applying the templates. Your clients aren't going to see that, for example. All right, now that I know I have that, I can go ahead and I can either change this out, or if this isn't the one I need, maybe let's go ahead and we're going to just delete this one for right now. And we're going to talk about how to apply one of those templates. So I'm going to click Add Text Contract. I'm going to select the template that I want to apply. In this case, I want to use the one that we just created. And then I'm going to select Apply Template. Now, when it says this will overwrite the contract's content, that means anything that is in this text box right now will get deleted if I apply the contract. I don't have any information here. It's blank, it's empty, so I don't have to worry about that. I definitely want to overwrite my blank text box there. So I'm going to select Apply. And there we go. Now it's ready to go. All I need to do is come back in here and add the date, and any other items that I need to update for this particular project. Once I'm done and have everything filled out, and you don't want to do this until it's completely ready, you can come over here, double check the contract name before you make it published. But once everything is completely ready, you'll toggle this little guy over here. You'll notice it says ready for acceptance. That means it's ready for your client to go ahead and sign. Now, you'll notice there's also this signed contract button right here. Well, that's because if you need to have a copy of the contract for yourself to execute, you can. So just make sure that you remember that one signature per document. So if you want to have your signature as well as your client's signature, you'll have one copy for yourself to sign and one copy for the client to sign. If you choose to do that, I do recommend that you put the name of whoever is supposed to sign it up at the top. That way you can make sure that you sign the right version, and so does your client. Come back out here and you can see that contract is ready to sign. As soon as it gets signed, it's going to pop over here to the accepted contracts. Let's go ahead. Let's say this was my contract to sign. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. And once I've typed it in exactly as it is in the studio, it'll pop up, the sign button will pop up. Go ahead and sign it. And now it is over here. And you'll see it says that it was accepted by me. It has the date and the contract name. Now, if I want to, I can come in here, click on it. I can see the entire thing. Remember, I did not replace all of the items. I just replaced the date. And if I would like to, I can export this to PDF. So if I need a PDF copy, I can just select right there. And here on the contract, you can see the PDF version has pulled through my logo. It has pulled through the name of the contract exactly as it was. And it says who signed it and when. Now, yes, I'm not Rebecca, but I am logged in as Rebecca. So we're just going to have to pretend that's me for today. All right, that's it for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop into your studio and come over here either to the Resource Center down to the help guides, or you can also click on your logo mark and come down to the help guides. Either way, we've got a ton of help articles to walk you through all sorts of things. And if you're still stumped, just feel free to go ahead, go to the Resource Center and ask a question of our support team. They're fabulous. All right. Thank you so much. I hope that you all have a wonderful week.